It's Michael V. Moore, aka Mr. Trout Fitness, and I'm gonna continue my discussion about Wendy's value menu. So in this video, I'm gonna help you create a better Wendy's value menu option than what you typically would get when you go to Wendy's. In the first video, I talked about hamburgers. In this case, we're going to pretty much go into chicken. So here's all the chicken options you have at Wendy's. So I'm just going to use my eye test first. Okay, so what I'm looking for is the highest protein option that I see. And when it comes towards chicken, they utilize chicken breast in most of their chicken products. So I know this is going to be one of the highest protein items on their menu. When just looking at what you see, you can already tell, I should hope, which options you should not be going towards. So you should always avoid anything that's breaded and fried. So that automatically knocks this first row off. And so now in the second row, the chicken nuggets are gone, and these two chicken sandwiches down here are gone, as well as these chicken sandwich wraps that are fried chicken pieces. Okay. So that means the grilled chicken is automatically your best choice. So they have 3 grilled chicken options here. Now, me also looking at doing a visual test, I know that this grilled chicken sandwich is going to be bigger than this chicken wrap. So I'm going to get a little more bang for my buck, which is a great deal. Okay, so you want to get as much protein as you can for your money, remember? Here you have the Sago Club, which is just chicken and cheese and bacon. So it's going to have a little more calories, but we want to go with the grilled chicken sandwich. That's going to be our best option. You can visually just see it, okay? Now, see what it is, it's on this multi-grain bun. And sometimes that can fool people. People are like, oh man, it's multi-grain bun. Like, it's got to be it's got to be super healthier because it's not white bread, it's multi-grain bread. Don't fall for that trap. Yeah, just don't fall for it. So what I'm going to do is open up this other window and take a closer look at this sandwich, grilled chicken sandwich. Because for me, it's passing my eye test. But the one thing you can't see here, like I'm looking at this and I'm doing my eye test, but you can't figure out how much fat is in this sandwich. Okay? So as I look here, I'm going to try and see if I can break it down. 8 grams of fat. Wow, there's really no fat in this. So this is almost a perfect high carb, high protein option. So I don't even have to take anything off if I don't want to. You can always, go lighter on the smoked mustard salsa if you want to. But how this sandwich actually comes is it's a pretty great option. I'll admit I wasn't expecting to see something like this. So automatically it already has the right amount of protein, the right amount of carbs, and the fats. So what I like to do when I say high protein, high carb source is, as long as the protein and carbohydrates are about the same, or just higher, that means the fat, which is the other energy source. So you have 2 energy sources. You have carbohydrates and fats. So if carbohydrates are high, you want fats as low as possible. And a good rule of thumb is, I always say, hey, if you look at your carbohydrates and your protein grams, just divide that by half, and your fat should always be lower than that. You want it as low as possible, but if it's higher than that, that's not really a high protein, high carb option. So in this case, So in this case, I'm getting excited here because I didn't expect to see this. But in this case, the total fat is 8 grams of fat, and you have 38 grams of carbohydrates. That's well below half, and that's awesome. This is a great option right here. So because of that, when we go with this menu item, we're going to be emphasizing protein and carbohydrates with a low amount of fat. So bam, automatically we know what sandwich you want, okay? And so we're going to go with this one. And I already said that, the grilled chicken wrap is an okay option, but the fact I just saw what I saw, just go with the grilled chicken sandwich. You're getting a lot of protein for your buck right there. That's awesome. Awesome. Like I'm very surprised. If it's too much sandwich for you, you can always just eat half of it, no problem. So now that you have your sandwich, now all you gotta do is figure out the rest of your value menu, which next comes the sides. So in the burgers video, I kind of went over everything, but I'll go over everything again with you in stating that the fact that we are emphasizing high protein, high carbohydrates. That means we want to keep our fats as low as possible. And so for us, we're lucky that the options we're going to choose from the fast food side items are all pretty much low in fat. So we're not going to eat the French fries. Hell no. You take that off the options. Any potato with cheese is off the menu. So what that gives us is the chili. That's a great item right there. That has the right amount of carbohydrates, the right amount of protein, and a low amount of fat. So chili, that's a great option. The plain baked potato, that's your number 2 option. It has around 60, I think it says 61 grams of carbohydrates, if I recall correctly. Yeah, around 61 grams of carbohydrates. So since you're already emphasizing protein, you're already emphasizing carbohydrates, eating a plain baked potato is great for you as well. That's no problem. That's what you want to do. You just want to have salt and pepper on that baked potato. No butter, no sour cream, no chives and onions, none of that stuff. I know it's delicious, but no, we're trying to make a better, healthier choice. And so just go with the plain baked potato with maybe just a little bit of salt and as much pepper as you want. Okay. And then you have the salad. So whenever you're eating out, you want to get as many vegetables as possible. So here you have the 2 side salads. Either one is a great choice. You can't go wrong. Either one. Just the one thing I would do is you don't have to eat all that salad dressing. Just less than a tablespoon is good. So less, like a third of the salad dressing that you have in the pack is good. Even if you want to go lower than that, that's fine. The lower amount of salad dressing that you need on your salad, the better. Because all it is just unnecessary fat. And then if you had a bit of a sweet tooth, I would say then I would go with the apple bites or strawberry slices. But I would probably, my number 1 choice, I guess you can say, would be side salads, just to get a little bit more vegetables in your diet. Then comes the potato and the chili. But any of these options I'm talking about are great options. So if you were at the value menu and you want to create a healthier chicken sandwich value meal item, instead of just ordering the number and not think about anything, order that number, but have these valuable substitutes on the side. Okay, so any of these would be great substitutes. And now all you need to do is tell them about your drink. And for your drink, you're going to keep it simple. You don't want no sugar or anything, so you're just going to go with the sugarless options, which in this case is going to be Diet Coke, Coke Zero, unsweetened iced tea, and water. Those are your best options right there. Obviously, water is probably the best choice. But if you're a person that needs a little sweet something, I would go within the tea option, the unsweetened iced tea option. And then you just put a little bit of Splenda or whatever unsweetened, artificial sweetener that you want into your tea. And that's good. But if you're a person that really loves your sodas for some reason, just wean yourself off by getting yourself a Diet Coke or Coke Zero. That's the best option, okay? So you don't need the fries. You don't need the super sugary drinks or anything like that. All you gotta do is pay more attention when you're at Wendy's and ordering from the value menu, okay? So use these tips and improve that chicken sandwich. Talk to you next time.